Good morning, YTPC. Mark back out on the patio. Happy to be back. Not only home, be back with you. I know I promised to hit a tobacconist while in the Phoenix area. I tried. First off, I'm smoking my 2022 Savinelli 320 St. Nicholas. In it, I have some Ennerdale Flake. So I made a trip, got access to our rental car, made a trip into Phoenix to a place I thought would be the best bet. Found a place called Ye Olde Pipes. Made the trek in through gridlock traffic. Got there and it wasn't there anymore. So that was a bust. Um, was pretty disappointed and pissed, but I'm making a trip down to visit the son in a few days to Georgia. I'll be flying into Atlanta. I was hoping to maybe make. There's got to be some place in Atlanta, you would think. Um, but now the flight is looking like it's the flight that I got. It's pretty late, so I'm gonna see if I can make it work. But I might just have to. I don't know, make a day trip of it maybe, or something. But one's coming soon, regardless. We go back out to Phoenix for the next work trip, so that's not going to be amount to anything. There's nothing in Phoenix, Arizona for pipes and tobacco, believe it or not. Um, Unfortunately, it's all. There are a few cigar lounges. I mean, I could have went there and just smoked my pipe, I guess, but I don't really buy cigars, so what's the point? And the rest, most places are just vapes and tobacco shops, things like that. Is what it is. Um, Regardless, I was pretty disappointed. But glad to be back home. I got a couple days before I fly down and see the kids, so I'll be doing things around here. I got to mow the grass. Oh my God, it got really warm in Illinois over the past week. Grass is. I knew it was going to be high, and it is. How's everyone else doing? I asked because I have not been able to get on YouTube for the past 4 days. So I'll be trying to do that too. I'll tell you what, when you have a job that you travel like I do, I knew how much I enjoyed being at home before, but I really, really miss being at home. But it really does make you appreciate the time that you are at home. You know, it makes you adapt and get things done. You don't procrastinate anymore like I used to do. We got a whatever those big blackbirds are. There's a couple of them up in this tree, and the squirrels are going nuts. It's kind of like a little battle going on over there. It actually happens quite often. And I hate to say it, but the chipmunks are actually they're becoming quite a nuisance. Um, not quite sure. I mean, I like having them around and watching them, but they're digging up a lot of shit, leaving big dirt piles. Unfortunately, yeah. So I'm back from a long trip. Be home for 2 days, and then I will be going through the whole flying down to Atlanta, driving 3 hours to where my children live, renting a car. But my youngest son, Lucas, will be deploying to Poland in a few weeks. So it's a necessity. I need to go. I need to get down there. I need to spend time with him. That's just how it is when you're a parent, you know. I also need to run over to my mom's because we visited her before I left on the last trip. Took my Sometimes I just, even though I know I'm not going to smoke, I take my little pouch with me, and that has my little Savinelli Lacorda in it, and I'm not going on another trip without it. So I need to go get that. That'll be either today or tomorrow. I should see her anyways. So as far as everything else, the job going fine. Um, this past job actually went really well. We were done for the first time. We actually had a job done 2 days early. So, and that means extra time off. Um, Everything just went right. Um, it was really nice. Many of these jobs, they'll do an assessment on these machines a year ahead of time before we even get there to install them, and sometimes the machines aren't even there anymore. Sometimes um, they've changed things, so now we have to do a different. Um, it comes to wiring things up. Um, but not the case this time. It just went exactly how it's supposed to, and Ennerdale, yummy coffee. Yummy. Definitely looking forward to finding a place. Get me another pipe. I'm due to buy another pipe. Not quite sure what I'm gonna look. What I'm trying not to buy another Savinelli. Ain't no guarantees though. The new Savinelli St. Nicholas are out. Those are gorgeous. Um, this year they got like a very, it's like a very vibrant royal blue. Uh, they're beautiful. But I've really been wanting to find a spigot. These are Valhalla. Those are. I almost have to get one of them online. I think just to come across one. An Eric Nording. Can't remember the model number. I like 602 Valhalla spigot. That's probably wrong. But yeah, it's. I've been seeing some other kind of fringe. Well, I think they're fringe. I never really heard of them um, on some other channels. And I shouldn't even have brought that up because I can't even remember the name. Willie Rope, I watched him. He just got a new pipe. Watched it last week. Really neat looking pipe. I cannot remember the name of it because it's the first I've ever heard of him. I'll have to look it up again. Maybe I'll check into one of them. He's a pretty big influence on me when it comes to pipes. He's got, I think me and him kind of have the same, somewhat the same, we attract to the same style of pipes, I think. Because he's got a lot more of them than I do, but a lot of them that he has I really like. That's another reason why you should belong to the White TPC. See all the different beautiful pipes a lot of these guys have. Another channel I've been watching a lot more lately is Hobbiton Piper. Most people know who he is and are already on his channel. He's very popular. He's a very knowledgeable, just smart guy. He puts a lot into his channel. Um, just you kind of just generally have to appreciate somebody like that, you know. I'm just generally going to do shout outs every video, just a couple. I'm back to watching because for a while he took a hiatus. Now he's back to putting out videos. Um, the Bearded Welshman. He's back putting out videos, which is awesome. I like watching him. He's generally somewhat like me. He he'll sit down on his porch and smoke his pipe and just basically tell you about what's going on currently. So Hurricane Hillary, it missed us in Arizona. Um, Dumped a bunch of rain in California. Was pretty much just a huge nuisance. Is what it was. Didn't really affect the weather much in Arizona, though. To be honest with you, Um, I really hope from now on we get jobs like that in Arizona. I mean, as it is, a lot of these jobs that we end up at, they're literally like they were assessed a year ago. I don't know why they can't plan some of these jobs out west like that in the winter, because a lot of these places don't have air conditioning like the one we worked. I wouldn't even want to guess what the temperature was in there. The temperature was 112 outside, so it was pretty brutal for a couple days. At least for this old guy. That's probably part of the reason why we got ahead so fast because we were busting ass. Like, yeah, we can't be in this for 8 days straight. So I hope everyone is doing very well, as always. I'll probably put out another few videos maybe the next couple days. Um, I'll probably try to put videos out down in Atlanta too. It's just a vacation. It's off time for me. Um, well, I shouldn't say Atlanta. Um, but anyway, I'm hoping I can maybe do a day trip or something into Atlanta. I'm actually staying in Hinesville, Georgia. It's where the Army base is. It's where my son lives. And definitely going to enjoy time with the grandbabies and his beautiful wife, Gladdy. My other son actually also lives down there, not far. So enjoy my time with them. Then I'll have still a little bit left of a break here. Me and the wife are going to camp when I get back, Labor Day weekend. So it's a pretty good time in Mark's life right now. Um, but thought I would check in and touch base with everybody. Um, apologize that I didn't get the tobacco, find a good tobacconist where I was at. It just wasn't in the cards, I guess. But hope everyone has a wonderful Tuesday. And until next time, keep them lit.